Hey everyone, this is Eva again here in our channel, Eva's Simple Creation. Tonight's menu will be pancit. I pretty much believe that anyone know that pancit is one of the best dish that Filipino family can offer. Pancit has to be always in every celebration like Christmas, New Year, birthday, especially in a birthday. You know, they said that it is signifying longevity and prosperity. Longevity is because we're using the rice noodles, which is long and infinite, and the prosperity is because the different colors of the vegetable that we put in the pancit. Alright guys, so without further ado, let's begin on cooking this Filipino pancit. Okay? Alright, in this wok, I already heated some extra virgin olive oil. So I only use extra virgin olive oil. And this stove. So I think this is ready. So right now, I am putting the chopped onion. So I always put the chopped onion first because when I put the garlic first, the garlic, when it's brown and turned like too overcooked, it become bitter. But when you first put the onion and saute it, you know, while it's cooking, it becomes sweet. So this is better to put first, okay? I will saute it and until it becomes translucent, and then I will add on the garlic. Okay? So this is really a traditional recipe or traditional food in the Philippines. It is actually kind of like a fusion of Chinese cooking, because Chinese centuries ago is actually doing business in the Philippines. Like they are merchants. So if you know the history of the Philippines, we are colonized by the Spanish for more than 3 centuries. And during the Kalakalang Galleon or Galleon merchant, the Chinese people migrated in the Philippines, or actually just going to the Philippines by boat to sell products like food, textiles, different stuff. So the pancit really was inherited from the Chinese cooking. But we put like the touch of Filipino in the dish. Okay? Now I think the onion is already translucent, so we will put the chopped onion. Okay? Alright. See if you can see that. Probably have to put it that way. Alright. There you go. So guys, and I see these techniques in one of my Chinese friend in Michigan. When I saw her cooking or sauteing, she's actually, while sauteing, she's putting a little bit of salt in the garlic and onion. Okay? And also salt in the meat like that, a little bit down. Okay, it really gives more flavor in the meat and in the sauteed mix. And then I will also put pepper in the chicken, like that. All right. So I'm just wondering why she's been putting all of those salt and pepper in the vegetables and in the meat. And I asked her about it. It says it was really a technique for to have those meat and the vegetable more flavorful than usual. So they put something like a concoction, like a powder. I probably it's MSG, but I don't have any MSG. Oh, I think I have one, the magic syrup. Probably have to get that. So, this is also MSG, but it is a lot of combination in here that full of flavor. So I will use this also, but not too much. I probably like just put like the half of the pocket. Okay? Now, I think the garlic is turning into golden brown. I don't want to wait until it's really deep brown because it will be bitter. So I will start putting in the chicken strips in here. I use a chicken breast because it's leaner, but usually they use those dark chicken, such as the chicken thigh, but I like using the chicken breast. Okay. All right. Now I will have to cook this, cook the chicken. And then I'll be back, okay? So probably we will cook this for probably about 5 minutes until the chicken is almost cooked. And then we will put the rest of the vegetables and the rest of the ingredients. Alright guys, look like the chicken is almost done. So I put about 3 cups of water in the chicken. Okay. Then, when the chicken is almost done, we can add on the vegetables. So I have a julienned carrots in here. So probably have to put like a little bit, not too much. I will cook this with the chicken. So in the pancit, they don't usually overcook the vegetables. It needs to be really tender. So do not overcook it, and because if it overcooked it, it's not really good to eat. It will be really soggy. So I'll put the carrots, and then in the pancit, normally they put like brassicas, like the round cabbage or any bok choy or pechay in the Philippines. You can also put napa cabbage as well. So I have some leftover napa cabbage. So I will also put that in the mix. Okay, and cook it well. So just to stir it. Okay. All right. We'll probably put the last vegetable, which is the beans or the green beans. So I used the French green beans because I like the look. It is like really petite and very cute. And it's really tender, guys, compared to the regular green beans, like regular garden beans. I like using the French beans, but it's up to you guys. But this is like I preferred using the French green beans. So you can also add on that in the mix. Okay. Then we will saute it while it's cooking. All right. So then we will have to season it with the rest of the seasoning ingredients. So we will put the salt. So I'll probably put a good amount, probably like about tablespoon, I guess, because we have a lot of meat and vegetables in there. So like about a little bit less, 1 tablespoon will be good. Okay. It's good that we put less of the seasoning first, and if the taste is not enough, it's not salty enough, then we can add on. So the best way really is to put the seasoning little by little. Okay? It's really easy to fix it when it's blonde than if it is too salty, then it's really a trouble for us to finish our dish. Okay? All right. Now we can put the ground black pepper. So we have to just dash it probably a little bit. I would say probably half a teaspoon of the pepper. Okay? And for the color, guys, we will have to put the soy sauce. So I always buy this soy sauce. It's a Filipino soy sauce. The name brand is Silver Swan. So this is a very common soy sauce in the Philippines. Okay? We'll have to put probably like about 2 tablespoons for color and for flavor as well. Okay? All right. So the whole mix is boiling, and probably need about 2 to 3 minutes and it will be done. Okay? Alright guys, I'll be back. Alright, at this point, the vegetables and the meat or the chicken is done. So we have to set it aside and put it in a big bowl. So, and we will leave the rest of the broth for us to boil the rice stick. Okay? It's okay to leave some of the mix there, some vegetable and the meat. It's fine. But do not leave a lot because I don't want the vegetable and the meat overcooked. Right? It has to be tender and not overly cooked. Okay? Alright guys. Ooh, it's getting hot because it's springtime guys, but outside it's like about 75 degrees Fahrenheit and it's very sunny. A lot of people is walking in the park, walking their dogs and enjoying the sun. They want to enjoy it while it lasts, guys. So springtime and summer is probably like around 5 to 6 months in here, and we truly enjoy the outdoor when it's come to that seasonal change. All right, guys. So in this, we already remove the vegetables and put it in this bowl. We set aside the meat and the vegetables. Now there is a broth here inside the wok. Now this is to boil the rice stick. So I always use this Buddha brand rice stick noodles because I've been like using and experimenting different brand of rice stick, and this brand is the closest we can get to the Filipino rice sticks that my mom and my loved one cook. Every time they cook the pancit, this is the closest rice stick you can get here in the US. So it's famous Buddha brand. So it's very much common in an Asian store. So this one is the best for the pancit, guys. Some people they mix the pancit canton or the flour noodles, or sometimes they put those vermicelli. Vermicelli is a soybean noodles, but I don't like it. I don't find it really good. But pancit canton is okay, I guess. But I don't like the vermicelli mixing in my pancit. But guys, so the sauce is now boiling. So it is time to put the 1 pack of the rice sticks, okay? So this will really fast to cook. So make sure that do not overcook the rice stick also. Okay. Where is my sandok? Guys, in the Philippines, the ladle is called sandok. Okay? It really sounds like Chinese, right? There's a lot of Chinese word that was, not really Filipino word that is really influenced by the Chinese language. Pancit is Chinese language. And it's just very timely that my channel is all about international cooking, Filipino cooking, and American Filipino lifestyle here in America. So yeah, guys. So a tidbit of the history. And there are more to come, guys. Please watch. Alright guys, so as you can see right now, it looks like a little bit soupy, but don't be afraid because it will eventually absorb by the noodles, so that will be okay, guys. So alright, so for my family eat this more easily, I'll probably cut it a little bit because it will be really hard for them to eat it. So I cut it just a little bit, and then now it's more manageable and workable. Right. All right, guys. So now the noodles is almost cooked. So make sure that you put the heat on very low because you don't want to overcook the rice noodle. Okay? And if you notice that the noodles is a little bit pale, you can add on the soy sauce. Okay? Like that. And we can also add a little bit of oil to make the noodles a bit shiny. There you go. So it takes me like about more than 20 years to perfect pancit, guys. Could you imagine that? And I am really desperate to learn how to cook the traditional pancit by searching the right noodles, the right ingredients, the right techniques. But I finally learned it recently. So, and you know, my critics is always my family. And they'll say, Mom, your pancit is not like grandma. Your pancit is not like your friend. So it challenged me, guys, to learn how to cook the pancit the proper way. But to be honest, really, the pancit, there is a lot of version in the Philippines. We have 3 islands in the Philippines and with little islet all over it. So could you imagine thousands or hundreds of versions of pancit, right? So, but this version is, I can say, with a touch of traditional pancit, guys. Because imagine, I learned this for more than 20 years. Of course, it will be really a traditional one, right? Okay. All right. Now, we can add on the vegetables and the meat in there. All right. And leave a little bit because I have a lot of vegetables mixed in here. So I like, to cook with a lot of meat and vegetables on my pancit. Because I just noticed, guys, when I'm going to a party, like a Filipino party, they always cheapen on putting meat. They don't put a lot of, mixed in there. So I like my pancit have a lot of meat in it and lots of vegetable in it. Yeah. So this cooking is basically a complete dish. So a complete meal. So you have the vegetables, you have the meat, the proteins, you have the carbohydrates, which is the rice sticks. So this is really a complete meal. But in every occasion, they always pair it with puto or the rice cake and some bibingka. And it's really good pair with them, but that's full of carbohydrates, guys. You have those pancit, the noodles, which is really carb, and then you eat the puto. But guys, it's really the best. You should try it sometimes. Eat pancit with the rice cake. It's so good. So when you go to the Filipino party, ask for the pancit and the puto, and voila! You enjoy the Philippine tradition. Well, guys, I think this is all done, and our dinner is served. And I pretty much know that my family will enjoy this, guys. They will bring the leftover to school or to their work. And I'm just, that's so good. And I'm hoping that you enjoy this video. And if you like it, please click and subscribe below. Please comment also what kind of food, what kind of Filipino food that you want me to cook, and I will try to cook it for you guys. Alright, thank you so much for listening to me, and hope everyone is okay. Be kind to one another, and have a great night, everyone. Bye for now.